Hello and happy Thursday. How is everybody doing? I'm going to give you guys a second to jump on. I know there is a small delay in this, so I want to make sure that everybody can find me and get on, and I will make sure to find you. Oh, yay. Okay, it's up. So when you get on, or if you get on, go ahead and do a hashtag live for me. If you're live, do a hashtag replay if you are catching the replay on this. And thank you so much for spending your time with me, because I just love it and appreciate every single one of you that comes on and joins live or catches the replay, engages, likes, and shares. I'm opening up a soda right now, so that was really loud. I'm really excited to talk about tonight because of a couple different reasons. I've been running the Mommy's Morning Wake Up Challenge since Monday, and I started it on Sunday, and it's just been really fun and awesome. And I always say, like, I am always looking for excuses and accountability to do things that I wanted to try and do anyways. And I wanted to get back on my morning routine, and had a lot of moms and people reaching out to me wanting to do the same. So I was, I thought, oh, what the perfect way to do it than to do a challenge. So I'm going to be talking more about that. I am got like a lot of tips and a lot of awesome things about how you can do that, because like I said, I've had a lot of moms reaching out to me on how they can do it and they want to do it. And it's like, you say morning routine and you're just like, ugh, right? Because it's like, oh, I don't want to wake up, or, you're hitting the snooze all the time. And it's just, it's comfy to be in your bed. So I have definitely thought about all of those things, and I am excited to bring you tips. Plus, I am going to be giving away some packets. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. I'm trying to figure out how the camera. Okay. It's Bittersweet Coffee, which is a local company, and it's a husband and wife that run it out of their home here in Muskegon, and they are amazing. Their coffee is amazing, and I am so excited to be able to give away some. So I'm excited. Okay. So I'm going to start out again. If you end up on live, go ahead and do hashtag live. If you are live, do hashtag replay if you are catching the replay here. And we're going to start out with our positives. Okay. I love this. And I actually have a couple today on my first positive. So if you have a positive, please go in, share it. Let's celebrate together. I always love hearing your guys' positives and seeing what you have going on and celebrating it together. My positive would definitely be breakfast for dinner. And yeah, I was kind of inspired by the whole morning wake up thing. So we did breakfast for dinner, and it's always my favorite. I could eat breakfast every meal for every day forever and not get bored with it. I love eggs, and we have chickens. So we had like farm fresh eggs. So that was super awesome. I would say another one is my son came up to me and he wants to do a mom-son podcast. So you guys will have to keep an ear out for that, because I'm super excited to be able to do that with him. And we get along good. We have a good, like, funny little banter back and forth all the time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But if you have a positive, please go in. If you're on the replay, go ahead and share that with us. I always love hearing that and celebrating with you guys, because it's just fun to celebrate together and have everything. So if you are just jumping on, again, we're going over the Mommy's Morning Wake Up Challenge. I'm going to be giving away, I've got, I think, 4 bags of Bittersweet Coffee Roaster, or Bittersweet Coffee Company's coffee tonight, which, oh my gosh, it's so good. It smells so good by me. And I'm going to be telling you how you can win a big prize too. It's going to be like just a bunch of stuff together. And it's going to be lots of fun. So let's get into it. Okay. Again, if you show up, go ahead and do hashtag live. So I know you're here live. Go ahead, and if you're catching the replay, do hashtag replay. But we're going to jump right in. Okay. I am so excited because, like I said, I've had a lot of moms that struggle, and I have definitely struggled with being a morning person. It's something I've always wanted to aspire to be. I read the Miracle Morning and was like, yes, I'm going to do this. And I was so excited. And I got a couple of these in and it felt great. But at the same time, it was really hard to try and maintain all of that, especially as a mom with kids. It was a lot easier to hit the snooze button. But I find when I wake up and like my kids are already awake, or my kids are already awake and running around, or I feel rushed in the morning, that it sets the tone for the rest of my day. And it's usually not a pleasant one. And I'm not very excited about it. So I like to make sure that I'm setting myself up for success. And yeah, because of that, I want to make sure that I make my best morning. So let's see. Okay. First thing is first, I'm going to do this. You want to set up for sleep. Okay. You want to set up for sleep. It makes a huge difference in how you wake up. And what I mean by that is, first off, you need to figure out how much sleep that you need. Not everybody's body works off the same schedule. I have some people that I know, somebody, he does 4 hours of sleep every single night. That's all he needs. He doesn't need any more. He doesn't need any less than that. And he is not able to do it. And I know some moms that are like, I need 8 hours. I need 10 hours. And you have to figure out what's good for your body. And one hack that I have, and I swear this is probably going to be my most valuable hack, and I'm putting it out there first, is I found this sleep calculator that I absolutely love. And I will go ahead and I will put it in the chat because it is so awesome. You pull it up and you pull it up and you put in either what time you want to go to bed or what time you want to go to sleep and your age that you are. And it tells you like the best time that you should either go to sleep or that you could wake up, and based on your sleep cycle. And it's really just amazing. It has been a game changer. And I found out that I sleep better in 90-minute increments. And like I said, everybody's sleep schedule is going to be different. There are people who need that 4 or 6 or 8 hours. Then there's people who are 3, 6, 9. You have to figure out what your body works best on. And so once you figure that out, you can plan for that. When you're sleeping, you want to make sure you're creating a comfortable environment. So my husband, he is like a box fan person. If you're a box fan person, let me know. Or if you have to have noise, I am actually the opposite. So it's something that I've definitely had to come around to because, he needs constant noise to sleep and I can't take it. So it's everybody has their own thing, but make sure that you're setting up a comfortable environment for you to be in. So if that's having a fan on, having soothing noise, they have things where you can pull it up. If you have a TV in your room, you can pull up a YouTube thing and it will have like manifesting in your dreams and everything like that, or getting you to sleep fast with a dark screen. And it's just another way to make you comfortable. Make sure the lights are out. We actually have our thermostat set that it goes down at night because we will both wake up in the middle of the night just like sweating and drenched because our body temp like rises in the night and we just can't take it. So, figure out what you need to sleep better. And one of the things, and this is one of the things that I came up with, the mommy's morning wake up challenge that I've been doing, is like, it's forced me to sleep train my son. So my son is 2.5 years old, right? He's 2.5 years old and he is still in our room. Now he has his own bed, but he can easily get out of it. So he will come and he will, if he wakes up or he's not sleeping, he's bothering the heck out of us. And so it's definitely something that we had to work on, or that it's forced me to work on, and something that I've kind of been putting off, but putting my own sleep, on the forefront and making that a priority, it's forced me to kind of help him. And now I notice that when we're both going to sleep at a certain time and we're both getting that quality sleep, that he's less cranky, I'm less cranky, and it's been great. So, where you can, make sure that you're setting yourself up to sleep good, because the better you sleep, check your mattress, check your pillow. And I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can do to make sure that you're getting quality sleep. But the better that you sleep, the better you're going to wake up. So that is tip number one. Okay. So tip number one, set up for your sleep. All right. And if you're on here, let me know if there's something that you like to do or something that, helps you sleep better. And, any suggestions that you have for anybody watching too. The next thing is morning routines. Now, one of the things that I've had a problem with is when I went to start a morning routine, I immediately was like, oh, I'm going to do this. 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 And I had like 8 things that I said, oh, I'm going to have to get these things done. And it put pressure on the second that I woke up, and it made me not want to wake up, because I am an avoider. I'm an avoider. And when I want to avoid something, I procrastinate on it. So my way of procrastinating in the morning is hit that snooze button and stay under the covers and stay asleep. Right? I know I'm not the only one. Let me know if you do that. Okay. But I do that because it became overwhelming having to wake up to all of those things that I said I was going to do. I set myself up for failure, knowing that I already struggle being a morning person, that it's not always the easiest thing for me. And, for the longest time, I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't to my benefit that I created this crazy routine that I wasn't going to stick to when I knew it. And then, again, that breeds more, because then you don't stick to it, and then you get upset with yourself, and it creates that guilt, and then you just push it off more and more and more, and it'll bleed into other things. So create a routine that is realistic for you and start out with easy steps. So if you've been following along with the Mommy's Morning Workout, right? If you've been following along with that, I started it out with literally a small little mom's routine. And you can find those on Instagram and on Facebook. And I've been putting them through stories every day too. And the first one was it was drink water, take a vitamin, and stretch. And those were the only 3 things that I told myself that I needed to do. So by creating an easy and realistic routine, it was something that I got up and I was like, I can do those 3 things. I can drink water, I can take my vitamin, and I can stretch. And bam, that's all I need to do. And then the rest of the morning is for me, and then I'm slowly grew into, doing more things. So whether that's meditating, exercising, doing work tasks, which is what I love to do. I now love my morning, because I wake up and I start doing those tasks that I know are going to be on my mind the rest of the day, but I have to sit down and be present and clear-minded to do. So I do them first thing when I wake up, and then the rest of the day, they're off my plate. And I find that I'm less stressed. I'm less irritated and agitated because I haven't gotten to it yet. And it's usually those things like, social media posts or setting things up and making sure that it is, it's something that I like to do, but I can't always find the time to do it. So for me, that's it. I know I'm crazy, but maybe for you, it would be reading a book. Journaling. I'm a big fan of journaling, especially if you're really into it, even if it's just gratitude journals. Last week, we talked a lot about gratitude with Tammy. She did amazing. And I gave away gratitude journals. It's something you don't even have to do a gratitude journal. You can write down one thing that you like or enjoy. You can send yourself a text message for that. You can post it if you want, but, doing something in the morning so that it gets you, in that gratitude space. I'm always a big fan of it. And I will always say that. So, yes, do gratitude journaling, meditating, and I think a lot of people too, again, it's one of those things where when you start to meditate, you don't have to go into this crazy hour-long meditation. I do a 10-minute guided meditation that I found on YouTube. and I play it in the morning, and it's just enough time that I can focus and I know I can get it done. And then I feel better. I feel better starting my morning in that clear and free space. So do something that you know you're going to do. Again, don't set yourself up on the first day one of waking up early on your morning routine and saying, okay, I'm going to exercise for a half an hour. I'm going to meditate for a half an hour. I'm going to do, before you know it, you're got yourself waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you don't want to do that. And that's okay. And that's something else that you need to think about. Make sure that you're doing not just what you think should be done in somebody's morning. So, we've all done that thing where we go on Instagram or on Facebook, and you're going through your feed and you see the person that's just like got it all together, and they're like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and they're doing like beautiful yoga poses on their deck or in their living room, and you're just like, oh, I want to do that. And then they have all these amazing things that they're doing. And it's hard not to want to stack up to that. But I guarantee you, many of those people that have done that have really worked up to getting there. You know what I mean? Like, they really were striving. They had to train. They had to start out with simple routines to get there. So be easy on yourself. Give yourself grace. Okay. Don't fall into the social media trap of looking at what they have and thinking that you need to start there right away. Now, if that's something that you aspire to do, that's great. That's beautiful. And you can totally do it. You can totally, be that person that wakes up 4:30 in the morning, meditates for a half an hour, exercises for a half an hour, does all their showering, gets all their stuff ready and everything. And it just has that awesome, amazing morning. You could totally do that. But in reality, make sure that you're starting out slow and setting yourself up for that. And as the mornings get easier and you feel less inclined to press the snooze button, you'll find that it'll be easier and easier to wake up earlier and earlier. So start easy, start slow. Okay. And again, do what makes you happy. Okay. Do what makes you happy. So if what makes you happy is spending the first 10 minutes of your morning scrolling through scrolling through TikTok or whatever because it relaxes you, if it's listening to a song that pumps you up, or taking a shower, or just vegging and doing nothing because you don't get a chance to do that through your entire rest of the day, then do that. Okay, do whatever's going to fill your soul and energize you for the rest of your day. And don't let anybody judge you for it not being something that you think should be done. Okay. We shouldn't always live in the shoulds. Okay. We sometimes you can take what you want and you can do what you want and not feel bad or guilty about it. Okay. So guilt-free pass to take your morning and do whatever you want with it. That's going to fill you up for the rest of the day. Okay. I'm giving that to you. All right. So we've got setting up for sleep, right? So setting up for sleep. We've got setting a realistic routine. And then the big thing, and 100%, I would say, definitely. Oh my gosh, Kathleen, I just saw you. Hello. Hi, Kathleen. Hello. She says, never going to be a morning person, but will always have my support anyways. And I hear that so much from so many people, just people in general. And it's truth. Like, it's hard being a morning person. I mean, some people are naturally gifted to wake up early. I think my little brother just has this natural thing in his mind where he just wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning and has the urge to run. And God bless him, because I didn't get that gene. So he must have gotten all of it, because I 100% did not. And it's something that I have to work towards. But I think what you'll find too, and what I have definitely found, is as I've allowed myself to do that, and be realistic. So if you are just struggling in the mornings, and you're upset because you're waking up late all the time and you just want to wake up on time, or say you want to wake up 20 minutes earlier than your kids do. Like, my kids wake up at 7 o'clock to get ready for their day. So I like to get up preferably an hour before them, but between 5:30 and 6 a.m., I like to get up so I have a little bit of time alone that I can think. And they'll literally wake up with questions. They need help immediately. And it's just immediate chaos. And they're immediately wrecking havoc through the entire home. So I like to give myself that little bit of time to kind of like mentally prepare myself for all of the stuff that I'm going to have to do for the rest of the day. And, when I give myself that prep time, it's a lot better and I'm a lot less stressed through my day than when I wake up to literally kids at my bed saying, Mom, wake up. We're doing this. We need this. Where are socks? What are snacks today? Can I wear this? Can I wear that? This person's doing this. There's a chicken in the house, whatever it is, right? I need to give myself the time to acclimate and get ready for that, because when I don't, I notice immediately the difference. And so I just remind myself of living in that feeling and remind myself of that stress. And that stress is a lot harder and a lot less appealing than, waking up early. So I will choose waking up early over feeling like that and getting overwhelmed. And it's definitely a habit. Habits are grown over time. So if you need to just wake up 10 minutes earlier for the first week, work on 10 minutes. And then the next week, work on 15 minutes. Work on 20 minutes. Okay. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And it's okay that you might need a little more time for that. Some of us are not built, or we're just so tired because we're running, doing all the things, right? Wearing all the hats and doing everything that we get, that we get, we feel like that we have to do it all right now. And it's not the case. It's really not. Kathleen says, I had to be a morning person until I retired, but no more. Yes. Well, congrats to you. That's awesome. I love that too, because I know so many people that have retired and now they still they wake up early now, and they didn't like it or didn't want to before. So, I'm sure there's some sort of science in that, and we'll get there, but I'm aspiring to be a morning person now. So setting up at night is a total game changer. Okay. So setting up at night, that would be like setting out your clothes, your shoes, accessories. And sometimes I'll pick out more than one outfit because I don't know how I'm going to feel in the morning, right? Or setting out my kids' stuff. Oh my gosh, it makes such a difference. If I set out my kids' stuff, or I say, hey kids, before you go to bed, you have to have your stuff set out. So when we wake up, that's one less thing that I have to do in the morning. And it does two things. It gives me more time in my morning to do the things that I want to do. And again, when I have to wake up to 1,000 things to do, whether it's creating my routine, and the extra stuff that I want to add to it, or doing my normal routine, I am more likely to hit that snooze button because I'm avoiding it. I'm dreading waking up and having to jump into the crazy chaos that is the morning routine with 5 kids and, being crazy. And my husband leaves early for work. So I'm doing the morning routine by myself. And I know that happens with a lot of parents, that their parents are on separate shifts. And so because of that, one parent is left to do, the morning routine. And so if you know that that's going to happen to you, give yourself the gift of setting something up at night. And even if it's just setting up the clothes, but consider things like you can make coffee. If you have a coffee maker, that will schedule it ahead. I love it when I do that. So I wake up and it's like giving myself something to look forward to, right? And it's so nice and it's so easy to be able to look forward to getting that fresh cup of coffee in the morning and knowing that I at least have that, and it motivates me to get out of bed. So I usually do my glass of water and my vitamin first, but I will definitely go for the cup of coffee as well. Setting out your water and vitamins, setting up a song. You can use Google Home or the girl that starts with A, but I won't say it because everybody always says I set theirs off, and I usually set mine off too. But you can actually set up an alarm or a routine where, and I actually have this, where in the morning at a certain time, she'll wake up with just like calming, soothing music to kind of lull me out of sleep. And then when it's time for the kids to wake up, I have her play like pumped up crazy music, right? Tammy says she loves her morning. Tammy, I would love to hear your morning routine because I am sure it is amazing and it is what I strive for. I'm sure your morning is what I would consider like a miracle morning. And I love that. But yeah, so when you're striving for that morning, and you want to make it again, you want to make it something that you're excited for, something that's fun for you. So if you set up those things at night and you set up your morning so that it's going to be that fun and great space. And again, you might be the kind of person that's totally zen and your family's totally zen and totally calm, and you want like soothing music or just quiet time, and you want to give give yourself that where you have your morning coffee or your morning tea. But my family is nuts. They are crazy. We love a party. We love to dance. So I love that we have that as soon as it's wake up time, she turns on in our house and all of a sudden there's crazy, awesome, fun music. And I remember my husband had a day off of work once and he didn't realize that we were doing that. And we were kind of sleeping in and all of a sudden it just starts blaring music in the house. And he's like, what in the world is happening? Right? He goes, why is she going off? Why are we listening to like the morning shuffle or the Cupid shuffle in the morning? And it's like, because that's what gets us going. That's what gets us excited. We start to dance with each other. We start to have a little fun. It gets the grumpiness out of the kids. And it's just, something that we enjoy doing. So it's something we look forward to. And it makes it so that we really honestly, truly want to get out of our beds and we want to go see each other and make those goofy faces and do those funny dance moves. And then, usually I turn it off so that they can actually get ready. And the reward is that once they're fully ready, then we turn it back on and then they have fun. So for your family, it might be, they get to watch an episode of TV or something if they get everything ready and they get all ready, that you guys do that. We don't do that in my house just because I find it too distracting. And I will usually find that if I allow them to do that, we will get in the car and 6 things have not been done that said they were. So in my house, it doesn't work, but good on you to do if it does, but find that thing that is fun for you guys. So maybe it's reading a book. Maybe you don't want music and maybe you don't want that. But, if you give yourself enough time to get ready in the morning and everything, you have the time to read a book, read a good book or do something like that. So yeah, just make sure that it's fun for you. Okay. Make sure that it's what is good for you and your family. Don't try and go to, what's trending on Pinterest this week, because you'll find that you really could easily burn yourself out, right? I think we all aspire to be those beautiful images that we see. And, again, you can work up to that. You absolutely can, but do not beat yourself up if that's just not you. Like I know with my family and my kids, that's just not me. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to wake up in the morning with a chicken in my kitchen and kids running around and screaming if I don't wake up before they do. So for me, that's motivation enough to get up in the morning, get my butt out of bed and really, chase after my morning. And as I've grown with it, I get way more excited about it. I really enjoy it. So I want you guys to, I did put in the chat, because I know some people jumped on a little late. I did put in a chat. I'm telling you, this sleep calculator has changed the way I sleep. So you put in your age and either when you want to go to bed or when you want to wake up. And it tells you like the best sleep schedule for your age, where it's like your, like scientifically, like your sleep routine. So it's super cool. So if you get a chance, check that out. Okay. But main thing is, again, just be realistic with your mornings, and just do what works for you. Right. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you guys, let me know if there's something that works for you, or if there's a trick that you use, or what's something that motivates you in the morning to get up and get ready and get moving, because I would love to hear it, because we always need help. And I have definitely noticed that if you have not heard about it yet, on Sunday, I announced that starting Monday, I was starting the mommy's morning workout, or mommy's morning wake up challenge. Blah, right? You'd think it would get easier for me to say it by now. But each day I go on, and usually about 5:30, 6 o'clock, I do like a little update. And then around 9 o'clock, I do another update, and I put it through stories and everything like that. And I ask you about your personal goal. And like there's like little polls, there might be a question, and I ask you about your personal goals for your wake up goal. Okay. And again, that's your wake up goal. So if you don't normally wake up till 9 and you want to wake up till 8:30, or you want to start waking up at 8:30, that's your morning goal. It doesn't mean you have to wake up by 5 or 5:30, but any time through the week, because this is going through to Sunday, anytime through the week that you either, snap a picture of you doing your morning routine, or something that helps you, or something that gets you motivated, or interact with any of those stories through the week, or any of the posts through the week, and either do the hashtag mommy's morning wake up challenge, which is right here. Or if you tag me in it, then you will be entered to win one of these packs of coffee. Because I'm telling you guys, it smells so, so good. And I saw Jenna's jumped on here, and I was like, I didn't smell it when she handed it to me, and I've had to put it up to my face a couple of times. And I'm telling you guys, this stuff smells so good. I'm going to take a picture of it too, because you guys can never see it with my light here, but it's amazing. And they home roast this in their home. And like, it's always fresh roasted, and these ones are ground, because I never know if somebody's going to, but I have one that I'm giving away tonight. And then I have 3 more that I'm going to be giving away on Sunday. So all you have to do through the week is just let me know. You're like, just point out your morning routine and do the hashtag, do the at, or literally go to any of the posts, either on Instagram or Facebook, and just, interact with those, engage with those. And when I see that, then I will make sure that I put you in the raffle. And I'm very excited. And then I am going to have like a basket for like one main mama. And again, these are for your goals. So not what anybody else thinks you should do, but what you want to accomplish, what you want to do. There's plenty of time to jump into it still. So if you were like, oh, I missed it, or I didn't know, or whatever, it's still going on. So start tomorrow. Okay. It'll be your morning wake up weekend challenge. Okay. But just join in and know that you'll be supported and encouraged and empowered through that. So I am going to start off with who I'm going to gift this one to. And let's take a look here. Jenna is here. Hi, Jenna. Hello. And I feel bad. I know there was a lot of moms, so I'm definitely doing more for the replay challenge, just so you guys know, because I know there was the Woman Up and Pitch event tonight, and that was a huge event for a lot of women that I know, that I hold near and dear to my heart, some of them who have been on this show. So like, shout out to Danielle from Hey Sugar, because she is competing in that. So if you don't get a chance, or if you haven't heard of it or seen it, it's streaming on YouTube and Facebook right now, and they're going to be competing for a chance at $5,000, $10,000, $5,000, and $1,000 to grow their business. And actually, if you are interested in that, you should contact Danielle or let me know, and I will help you look into that, because it is an amazing opportunity to grow your business. So, Jenna, yeah, we should do that. But yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. She said, or Tammy says, I have a good morning routine and bedtime. Yeah. See, it's so important. But so the winner for this coffee is actually going to be Kathleen Carr. Kathleen and that is my mother-in-law. She just happened to be the one that is the one who won tonight. But I know that she loves coffee, so she will absolutely love this. So she'll have to let everybody know how amazing it is so that they are wanting to get some on Sunday. And again, Sunday, I'm going to be giving away 3 more bags and then a basket for one lucky mom that is going to, that wants to participate in that. So if you, all you have to do, I'll put it up one more time. And I feel like this night went really, really fast. So I'm sorry, because sometimes I just get really excited. And, again, mornings is kind of like just give yourself grace, create a routine, make it realistic, and, just stick to it over time. And if you mess up and you wake up late or you hit the snooze a couple of times, don't beat yourself up about it. Start it again tomorrow. Okay. It can totally restart again and again. But all you have to do to win on one of these, and it's a freshly roasted and ground bittersweet coffee. This is the Columbia Supremo cocoa cherry. Ooh, okay, that sounds amazing. I'm already like, you guys, I'm gonna have to get more of this. But that's from Bittersweet Coffee here in Muskegon, a local family that runs it out of their home. And all you have to do is share your morning routine in a post and either hashtag the Mommy's Morning Wake Up Challenge or tag me or participate in any of the daily prompts, either on Instagram or on Facebook. I have both of them going, and you'll see lots of fun ones. My positive today was breakfast for dinner, and I actually did like a whole thing showing you guys on it. I was pretty proud of it, and I was even more excited because my kids pretty much did the whole breakfast, which is amazing. They like doing that. So just a lot of fun. But oh, listen, she says, and it isn't morning without coffee. Yes, it is not morning without coffee, Kathleen. I actually love coffee. I wasn't always a coffee drinker, but I totally am now. Well, I know it was kind of quick, and I hope I gave you guys some amazing tips that you can use. If you are struggling and you need any help, I want to always encourage you to, reach out to me. You can catch me on my email, which has been streaming along here this whole time. You can also go onto my website. I'm going to put that in the chat. And also, if you didn't see it on Sunday, there is an opportunity for you now that if you are a mom that is a mom on a mission, you are passionate about something, are you excited and you want to be on with me, because I would love to have you. Or if you know a mom that is awesome and amazing, and maybe she's just like too humble or nervous or shy to say that she wants to come on live with me, then you can nominate her to go live with me. So go and click the link that I just put in to the chat, and you'll see at the bottom of the screen, it's got like a cute little picture. I'm pretty excited because I'm like going like this, and it says nominate a mom with me. And then there's a very little form for you to fill out, and then I can get a hold of her and be like, hey, you need to get on because people want to hear your story or want to see what you're doing. So if you know somebody like that, please do that for me, because I would love to have them on here. I'm excited because I have a lot more coming up and planned. As always, thank you so much. Okay. Just know that when you are trying to do it all, you do not have to do it all alone. Okay. Reach out to me. You can also, I have the group Work Like a Mother. It's an amazing group of supportive and empowered moms that are just there for each other. We have daily threads through the group, and it's just a fun space. Or find your tribe, find your group. If you didn't see that live, that was 2 weeks ago with Tiffany, and she was amazing too. She has an amazing group. Just find the people that help support and empower you out there. Okay. They are out there. And if you need help finding them, please reach out to me and I will do that for you too. Okay. My name is Jessie. I am a mom on a mission. It is a mother of a mission. And I thank you so much for joining me. You guys have a great Thursday night. Good luck with the rest of the Mommy's Morning Wake Up Challenge. And I will see you on Sunday to announce the rest of the winners for the coffee, and just to check in and see how you're doing and see how the challenge is working out for you. Okay. Have a great night, guys.